the heavily guarded headquarters of the Palestine Popular Struggle Front, one of the smaller commando organizations that specializes in hijacking aircraft and attacking Israeli airline offices in Europe. Last month, 6 members of the organization hijacked a Greek airliner and threatened to blow it up unless 2 of their colleagues were released from Greek prisons, after being sentenced for a grenade attack on an El Al office in which a 2-year-old child died and 17 people were injured. The group's leader described the hijacking as clever, humane and brave, and said that his organization was planning further attacks. Karabedian and Mourad, in their early 20s, are now back in Amman after being released in exchange for the airline passengers' lives. In their freshly laundered battle dress, they made the Arabs responsible for their freedom. Among the hijackers who said they'd blow themselves up with a plane load of passengers if the 2 weren't freed, Miss Mouna Abdel Nagid.
Changing the belief of the, I mean, for you Westerners, you don't understand these things. You have all the Israeli propaganda, and you think the Arabs, you know, they're the dirty Arabs and the savages and the people who don't understand. And for us, we have to fight outside our territory, and we have to bring the whole world to understand our case.
The people that you helped to release were responsible for the death of a small child. What are your feelings about that?
Could I answer this? You just said a death of a small child. I want to ask you, the death of 30 children of a school in Egypt, the death of about 70 human workers in Egypt, the death of people in Erbed here, the death of many human beings who have been killed and murdered, I could say, by the Israelis, the destruction of about 13 planes in an international airport in Beirut. I don't think these are. You could say that these could be done. I mean, you just could excuse these actions for just the killing of one child.
The message of the Popular Struggle Front is brutally clear. They are sorry, they say, if children are killed or maimed in their attacks, but the attacks will go on.